Good morning, boys and girls. Coming back to you. We're still visiting Italy today. It's on the continent of Europe, across the Ocean from us. I hope you're having a great day. Last day of work, spring break starts tomorrow. Okay, so there are many interesting places to visit in Italy. Tony wants to take us to see Venice. The city of Venice was built on 118 islands. The city has little rivers instead of streets. They call them canals. It will be fun to ride down the canal in a gondola, a long, narrow boat. This is a gondola in a canal. That man standing on the back of the gondola is steering. He is called a gondolier. I hope he will watch where he is going because I see many motorboats on the canal too. Next, we will go to Pisa and see the famous Leaning Tower of Pisa. Do you see the Leaning Tower? It's right there. Now, the Leaning Tower is built upon land that is not solid. The land under this bell tower is not solid. It sinks a little bit every year. That makes the Leaning Tower a bit more, it sinks a bit more each year. Do you remember the Bible story about something that was built on land that wasn't sturdy? we hear a story. I don't remember if we discussed it in class or not, but the foolish man built his house upon the sand. And so there's a little song to go with it. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand, and the rains came tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods came up. And what happened was the house that was built on the sand that wasn't sturdy, the house fell. But the wise man built his house upon the rock. He built his house on solid ground, and so his house stood. So we can compare the Leaning Tower of Pisa to the foolish man building his house upon the sand in the Bible. And just like his tower fell, or his house fell, someday the tower may fall too. So if your mom and dad know that story, get them to sing it to you. Because you guys know Miss Patterson cannot sing. Okay, so when we get back to Rome, Tony will take us to his home to eat lunch. Italians eat their big meal in the middle of the day. We like to eat many of the same things that Italians like to eat. Pizza and spaghetti are two of Tony's favorites, just like ours. Did you know that Italians make over 140 different types of pasta? The first pizzeria was opened in Italy. Also, the Italians were the people who introduced ice cream to the world. They were the first people to introduce ice cream to the world. They called it gelato. It's a little different than ice cream, but it's still really good. For dessert, Tony's mother will give us fruit. Fruit is a favorite dessert in Italy. The adults will enjoy coffee with their fruit pies. Grapes and olives are two main crops that are grown in Italy. They also grow almonds and figs. Fishermen catch fish all along the seacoast. After lunch, we will play soccer with Tony and his friends. They like to play basketball, but soccer is their favorite sport. You know, I've noticed a pattern. Have you guys noticed a pattern? Soccer seems to be the favorite sport all across the globe, all across the world. It's not just in America, right? Skiing is a favorite in the winter when snow is on the mountains. Remember we talked about the Italian Alps? Before dinner, Tony and his family like to take a walk. Tonight we will join them. Italian children sometimes keep crickets for pets. They may even buy them in tiny cages. Many Italian families live in apartments in the cities and towns because there is not enough room for houses. So, to review, the streets in Venice are not streets, they are canals. The bell tower of Pisa leans because the ground under it is not solid and it sinks a little each year. Two foods that we enjoy that Italians also eat are pizza and spaghetti. What's the favorite sport in Italy? Soccer. What favorite dessert did Italians introduce to the world? Gelato or ice cream. So, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys. Love you.